Angus is running around after chicks who keep escaping one way or another. We're having some issues with chicken escapees this morning. I switched everything over into the other chicken pen, the citrus pen, last night, and the adult chickens are fine, but she's surprisingly the first to escape back into the old pen with some of the teenagers who flew over the gate back into the old pen, and now we're having trouble with the chicks. Angus is running around after chicks who keep escaping one way or another, so I'm going to go out and give him a hand. Half the battle is actually catching the chickens and half the battle is containing them, so we're going to start with working on containment by shotting up this part of the garden that we've opened up, make it a smaller space to catch them.
That also a teenager got hurt. A blue teenager. The blues always seem to get out.
Oh, Scarlett, can you take this off?
And I think you might know what this was being used for. That's because of the colour of it.
Just leave that there for now, I see, I just managed to get them all back in for now. They're getting under this gate, I think, so he's piled up a bunch of stuff here. That's good, he's working on containment at the same time as working on catching. Yeah, the trouble is they're all just freaking out, the young ones. The adults are fine, went off around the corner behind the garage to get the goodies, but I have cut the shelter down a lot from pruning the pear tree and obviously the feijoa tree, but the young chickens always get a bit scared about having to go down behind the garage because it's very open. So it just takes them a while to calm down and figure out that it's okay to go around there. Meanwhile, little chickies are just hiding in the coop now. What are you doing? You're just going to hide from the world in here. Right, hopefully everyone is going to behave themselves now. It's starting to calm down a bit. Realising there's food and water still here. It's not the end of the world. Dude, you look freaked out. It's okay. So the chickens had access to this part of the garden for 6 days, I think it was. You can see how much they've cleared the ground, scratched up, which is good. I would have liked for them to scratch up a bit more over there where I'm going to move the frame, but that's alright, it's better than it was before, and they've started hoeing in on those long grasses, so that helps too. I'll just have to wait till next time they're in this pen, get them to come out and do some more work over here, but happy with what they've done for now, so that's good. Now I can get this gate made over here while we're in the other pen. I haven't discovered all the goodies over here yet. Hey Basil, you have. You're fine. There is a lot less shelter with the feijoa prune so much, but they'll be right once they settle down. Hey guys, welcome to Wild Hope Homestead. Well, the weather has warmed up once again. It's supposed to be pretty warm this week, days and nights, which is quite nice. It's still kind of cloudy though, and possible rain here and there, so it's not too hot. We've got another lot of eggs in the incubator. This is batch number 3 for our Australorp chickens, and these are Ben Wyatt's eggs and some of Basil's eggs. So Ben Wyatt's the black rooster who's been in the corner, so most of them are his. We're down to, we've got 29 left in there now. 20 are Ben Wyatt's, and then just 9 out of some of the girls, the hens that Basil's with. Originally I was just going to do a lot of Ben Wyatt's by themselves, and then another batch of Basil's eggs by themselves, and then I was tossing up whether to still do some more of Basil's after this, since I've got a few in there, but we'll see. It's a lot of chickens to deal with, but just trying to get the best out of the roosters. We've got more youngsters to butcher soon, and the chickens are enjoying being in the citrus pen after they settled down and stopped freaking out, the young ones. 2 days, guys, 2 days. That's how long it takes, how little time it takes for some of the pumpkins and squashes. Oh joy, there goes a rat. And cucumbers to germinate in the hot water cupboard. We've been catching a lot of rats in our box trap lately, which the box trap, the wooden box with a, one of the spring traps, scary ones that can chop your hand off inside it. But apparently we've still got some around.
My, those are roots already.
Yes. This is New England pie pumpkin, which is a new one I'm trying. 2 days. 2 days to make roots that long, so even check them sooner than less than 48 hours. I can see them when I hold the bag up to the light. Let's see how the roots are going. So, the last of the seed raising mix I've got.
This is the weirdest potato I've ever seen.
Yes.
It's got legs.
I didn't get enough potting mix. I should have got 2 bags when I was at Bunnings, but I just wasn't thinking. That's alright. I'm going to pop the pumpkins up into 7 centimetre pots, which are a little bit bigger than the 5 centimetre ones, so that the pumpkins have a little bit more space to grow. They do best when their roots aren't disturbed, so if I give them a bit more space, that'll help them. I think I've usually done them in the 5 centimetre pots. I'm going to do them a bit bigger this time. I've actually mixed some potting mix with seed raising mix here, just because I didn't have quite enough seed raising mix, but it's still mostly seed raising mix. Yep, that one's definitely ready to go in the ground. Oops, I didn't do that deep enough. Just have it so it's just slightly showing. The level will go down a little bit when I water it. Oh dear, this one's even longer. Ooh. Down there. Whoa. Well, that's good that those all germinated. I only set 4 to germinate. They germinate so fast that if they're not germinating, you can easily catch up and put some more in. But I was not expecting them all to germinate, so that's good. You never know with pumpkins and squashes. It's hard to get different varieties in our country because of biosecurity regulations, so I like to get different ones when I can. We'll see how these ones go. We've still got a bunch of seedlings going on here in various states of how well they're doing, depending on what they were potted in. So these ones here are all potted in the Dalton's seed mix, organic seed mix, so they're doing really well. That's the good mix. And these little lettuces, these are in the Dalton's. These lettuces that were potted up in the Tui organic seed mix much earlier than that. They look so bad. A couple of days ago I fed all the seedlings in the dreaded Tui seed mix with some organic fertiliser, so they're already slightly picking up, though they still look terrible, but they're starting to green up slightly, so I may need to give them a bit more. I'm tossing up whether just to replant them in the Dalton's mix, but that would be a lot of work. Anyway, you can see here are the Dalton's ones here, and the Tui ones. It's just extremely disappointing how bad the Tui mix is for seedlings, so be careful which seed mix you choose, because it really does make a huge difference sometimes. Thanks for joining us in today's vlog, guys. Choose to grow hope, and we'll see you next time. Bye.